what's happened in the last video.
A wild organization appeared.
And here is more, MrDudeManSir.
I didn't know how to respond to that, or whether it was a compliment or mockery. You know, you're making too big of a deal out of it. There was nothing unusual for me. Moreover, I don't understand why you... never mind. Pokey knows my life. There was like some sort of Steam notification that popped up, and it like scared me. Don't you think it's a personal business and nobody else's? Maybe so, maybe so. Alyssa said mysteriously. We sat silently for a while. I wanted to leave as soon as possible, but Alyssa was watching the pioneers on the beach and didn't seem that she was planning to go anywhere. So what are you gonna do next? What are you talking about? Today's the last day, and tomorrow was too late. Yeah, so what? Everyone will leave. So... And Slavy will leave too, you back! Don't you won't say I'm getting here! And you will leave too. So... You'll break up! I know that already, thank you. Obviously. And what do you think about that? What should I think? I can't stay here forever. Of course you can't. But what, will you let it go just like that? No. I mean, what can I do? Frankly speaking, I really had no idea what to do next. My head was a complete mess. I'll be able to get out of here. That was the most important thing for me during last week. And now I have to answer a much more difficult question. How did summer romances end for common Soviet teenagers? And my romance was a summer one for sure. They just went home, and that was it. They could live thousands of kilometers away from each other. In my case, in different worlds. It's a whole new world. It's not like one can come up with a decent solution for such a problem in a couple of hours. Like I know. It's up to you to decide. I'll leave this burden on your shoulders. Make the right choice. Alyssa grinned, stood up and ran to the river. Is she gonna dance majestic? No, okay. There was only about a half an hour to lunch, so I slowly walked to the cantiane. Pioneers hadn't managed to occupy all the free tables, so I was able to choose quite a good place, but to my regret, not a favorite one in the corner. I was just about to start eating when someone abruptly pulled out a chair at the table near and took a seat. Hey there, how are you? It was Olyana. An extraordinarily polite version of her. I'm gonna like talk whenever I use her now. I'm gonna have like a stereotypical like a sir accent, just because she said it was like she was polite. That was fine until now. I sneered. Oh come on, oh, Belle, tell me on. What are you gonna do? That was me. Eat. I sighed. I'm not talking about huh. Session's over. You inside are gonna pop. What's next? It's like that. I don't know. That's kind of like some sort of samurai, I guess. Some sort of weird samurai voice. It's like my future is a priority for all the local residents. Hey, what really is the matter? Just curious. Curious about what? I don't ask you what you're doing tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or in a month. Why do you have to get in someone else's life? I'm not getting into anything. Olyana said, offended. I'm not really good at all this stuff. True enough, you're still a kid. So you got to explain since we'll do it all here. What should I explain? So you're going to stay in touch with the letters, right? And you're going to go to this camp next summer again. Talking. Through letters. That sounds so wild to me. I mean, I don't have the idea of paper sheets and envelopes. I mean, the possibility of losing Slavia for a year is even probably larger. And I don't mean that. Something just popped in front of my screen that I can't read it. Or forever. Okay. I had like such a confused thing because it popped up and like my entire mind just like spazzed out or something. I had like a 404 error. So what? May I join you? I raised my eyes and saw Slavia standing near me with a food tray. Why is Miku's song playing? I don't know. Oh, it's time to go. Oyana jumped and dashed off to a far corner of the canteen. What are you talking about? You know her. What we could possibly be talking about? Slavia smiled. Taking care of business. Yeah, now I'm completely free. I can help you pack your stuff. It's not like I've got much to pack. Well, then you can help me with my stuff. Yeah. Kinky. Sure. That was the perfect opportunity for a quiet talk with her. That was the perfect opportunity for a quiet... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Soon enough, we finished our meal and headed to Slavia's cabin. Wah. Everything in it was clean and neat, unlike old Michana's cabin. Oh, I'm not so sure. What should I start with? She took out a travel bag and started to rummage through the cabinet. Meanwhile, I sat in the bed and started to gather my thoughts. Do you have any plans for after the camp? What are you gonna do? Well, you know. She raised her eyes to mine and gave me a smile. I'll go back to school. What? What? How old are you? Do you mean college? I think Russian schools are different, like, yeah, different. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, school! Oh, yeah. And you? What about me? It's not like I'm really considering going to high school for a second time. Me? Well, me too, I guess. Although I don't really feel like going back to my city. Seriously speaking, even if I felt like going back, I had nowhere to go anyway. Why? Just because. Because there's nothing to do there. Nothing at all. There's no one waiting for me there. But your parents. My parents. Well, you know, they're not there now. But where are they then? They're sort of working abroad. Ah, so you're the one lucky guy. She smiled merrily. Why? They send you foreign stuff! You can get, like, Pocky. You can get, like, some sort of weird Chinese hat thing. You could get, like, some sort of weird Russian triangle pillow in the right side of the screen. It's amazing. You could also get the weird, like, Western cowboy guy in the top left there. It's probably a pioneer. It's great. Then send you foreign stuff! I wouldn't call my situation lucky and such, as such. Well, anyway. Don't be upset. She really looks like she doesn't understand what I'm saying. I'm not upset about it. And it was true. Now what's up, man? What's up? Many things. For example... Well, for example... I was about to begin a vast outburst of my situation, and wish not... What? Hey, oh, okay. Wish not to have to be part with Slavia. When the door was flung open, bang of Jenna appeared. Ah! There you are! Yeah, we're packing and stuff. I see. It's a good thing I didn't... Amazing! It's a good thing I didn't come 10 minutes later, or I would have disturbed your, packing. Slavia blushed and kept on stuffing her things inside of her bag anxiously. What's up, heroic clever boy? That form of address gave me the creeps. What? Nothing. 10 out of 10, best conversation. She stared at me intently for some time. Watch it! Now more than just yourself depends on your choices. I didn't reply, and those words Jenna left the cabin. What did she mean? I think you can never know for sure. Girls are a little bit weird like that. A lot of weird. Yeah, and yeah. Well, I wanted to talk to you about it myself. I was able to start, but then... About what? Slavia looked at me carefully. It's just, today we're leaving, right? Right. And we will move back to our cities. Well, yeah. And when will I see you again? Slavia grew thoughtful. I don't know. I don't know either. But you could write me like, yeah. If I think it's like the 1980s, so that would make sense. Though, maybe he could like give her Does he have 2 phones? That would make sense. He has 1 phone, but it's like dead. In the 1980s, I don't think before phones were invented there's a charger for them. So he's screwed. He has to do like, you know, letters and wait for emails to be invented or something like that. She smiled, but her... oh dear. But her smile did not bring me peace of mind. Yeah, of course, but you know, that's not the same. What is it then? Can I go with you? I decided to take the chance to speak plainly. Slavia seemed not to be surprised, but a bit vexed. Oh, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the good again. Studying my parents. Oh, studying my parents and what people say. I wasn't thinking about the opinions of other people. And to be honest, they didn't worry me. Exactly. With today's society, you just gotta do something. You don't need to worry about society, because society basically says everything you do is wrong. Well, we can always find a way. What way? Well, we'll think of something. Sam, we are too young for this. We're like, okay, okay, never mind. I'm 17, so that's, yeah, we're too young. I am in fact not. So why? Maybe after some time. How much time do you need? A year, 2 years, 5 years? You say it as if, I don't know. She seemed confused. So everything that happened here was just a holiday romance? I started getting angry. No, of course not! It's just... what? I'm not ready to discuss it right now. Let's talk about it later. When later? We have only a couple hours left till departure. Slavia said nothing and continued to pack her things. I'd expected almost any kind of reaction from her, but not this. In fact, she pushed me away. It turns out she doesn't need to continue our relationship. So I'm not that important to her. You think it's only complicated for you! It seems... oh, I'm gonna have to get... this is gonna be like a heated, like, argument, like, married couple argument, so I'm gonna have to, like, do this. It seems to me that it's hard for you two, but for some reason you don't think so! And what if I told you I don't have a place to go back? This one day, there was no more life for me, and I had to start from scratch. I don't know. That doesn't sound very reasonable. Ain't true, but it's true. And then what? Please explain. I came to this camp by accident. Accidental campage. Actually, I'm... I wish... oh my gosh. I have so many pictures in my mind right now. Like some sort of like weird sci-fi like music in the background. It's like swirling in circles and stuff. As if you're like going through some sort of like teleportation. And he's like, I'm actually from another time. Perhaps from another world. From the beginning of the 21st century.